This week, I went to the University of Alberta to meet a young lady named Amberlee Nichol. Now, I'm very happy to have met her, but I'm very sorry about the circumstances of our meeting. You see, Amberlee is the president of the campus pro-life group at the University of Alberta. Her group, along with our friend John Carpay with the Justice Centre for Constitutional Freedoms, is trying to bring a court injunction against the university, forcing them to uphold their own student code of conduct. But let's go back to the beginning. I asked Amberlee about the challenges she's been facing as part of the pro-life movement on campus. Here.
The biggest challenges we're facing are in terms of censorship, both from other students and from the university. Because not only have we had students forcibly tearing down our posters, blocking a display that we put up, we've had the university refusing to effectively punish them, and most recently they charged us additional security fees for another event we tried to hold just because we were considered controversial and they were afraid that other students would misbehave.
According to the affidavit I read, UAlberta Pro-Life has been subject to ongoing harassment and vandalism throughout the 2014-2015 school year, culminating in March of 2015 with an online Facebook mob being publicly organized to attack a university-authorized gathering the pro-life group was having. Even though the mob was organized publicly, and even though Amberlee herself gave the university the names of at least 100 students involved in the mob, only one single student was found guilty of participating in the vandalism. Amberlee explains here.
I can recall off the top of my head one student who was charged with the poster vandalism, and to my knowledge she was only punished with a $50 fine, which was not restitution, it was just a fine.
Campus security had been made aware on a few different occasions of the ongoing harassment and vandalism the pro-life group was suffering from, and security did nothing except provide the group with an invoice for the additional security costs required for a small classroom event. The campus pro-life group was invoiced, yes, for the bad actions of others. I asked Amberlee if she had ever heard of this happening to another on-campus group.
It's extremely unusual. No other campus group is expected to do this, and when we met with them they admitted openly, even though we didn't do anything wrong, it was because we were controversial and other students might break the rules that they were penalizing us.
According to Amberlee, the pro-life group is peaceful and has never been violent or disruptive in any way.
We want to follow the rules because we live in a great country where we have the freedom to express our beliefs, even unpopular beliefs.
The Justice Centre for Constitutional Freedoms reached out to Amberlee and her group. Now, the JCCF asserts that the behavior of these student censors violates both the Student Code of Conduct and the Criminal Code of Canada. After speaking to Amberlee, I wanted to hear the university side of the story. Maybe I was missing something. So I sent the Dean of Students a polite email with a few polite questions, and really, they should have been questions that would be easy to answer. My first question, is it normal to invoice a group for the additional security required due to the bad actions of others? My second question, why was there no restitution made to the pro-life group by the one person who was found guilty of vandalism? Number 3, were there any attempts made to identify the aggressive mob that was organized openly online so that they may be held accountable for the additional security costs that were eventually invoiced to the pro-life group? Number 4, what steps were taken to protect the property and free speech rights of the pro-life group, given the historical target that they were subject to? And number 5, does the Student Code of Conduct apply to all students? And if not, who would be exempt and for what reasons? The response I got from the Dean's office was equally polite but unhelpful. She said, the university believes that the response to the events in March 2015 were appropriate, balanced, and based on established policies and procedures. As this is a matter before the courts, it would be inappropriate to comment further. Fair enough. You can't say I didn't try. Now, whatever you feel about abortion, wherever you stand, it really doesn't matter here, because this isn't about the right to life. This is about the right to free speech. This is a university that provides a safe place to slut walk, but not a safe place to pray for the unborn. The university provides a safe place to call Israelis war criminals, but not a safe place to call the unborn babies. Amberlee thinks the university is playing favorites. She explained to me what she hopes the outcome of her court challenge will be.
We just want to be treated like any other student group, and that means when our free speech is disrupted or suppressed by other students, that the university deals with it in an appropriate fashion, and that the university isn't going to punish us for other people breaking the rules.
She doesn't want anything special. She just wants to have the same rights for her group as every other university-sanctioned group. She thinks that a campus should be a place to discuss ideas.
The purpose of a university is for the free and open exchange of ideas. We're supposed to be engaging with difficult content on university campuses. And so for the university to openly discourage that sort of dialogue is really goes against everything that a university is supposed to stand for.
Now, I wish you Alberta pro-life good luck next week in court. I really do. But this reminds me of something my new boss once said. He said, "Take away all my rights, but leave me my free speech. And with it, I can win the rest back." For TheRebel.Media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.